are live.
Oh no. Yo.
Welcome everyone in the chat. Also, we'll need some help from you tonight. I'm having problems with sound, so if you sound like shit, just let me know, and I cannot do nothing about it, but I'd like to know. But
Yes, sir.
yeah. And then hopefully you guys can hear Glenn. I can barely hear him. Something happened with the settings. I don't fucking know, so I got the microphone pressed up to the sound. We'll figure it out. Anyways.
Mm.
Welcome to the show, guys.
Yeah.
I could hear you now, I guess. I don't know. It's all fucked up.
I don't know. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah. Anyways, hit the chat real fast. We got Justin Jerobi. No, Justin Jerbo.
Yeah, that's my dad right there.
Oh.
Number one fan.
He says you're hot, man. That's weird. I only look at categories like that on Pornhub.
He's my dad.
Oh, your daddy. That's different, man.
Yeah, exactly.
And then we got also Take Begin Shannon. What's up, homie? He's over in Australia. And then Glenn, go ahead and say what's up.
What's up, dudes? Let's start this buffet.
Yeah, let's do it. Since you brought it up, you choose who goes first.
Vandalia, it's on you.
Okay. Well, I did switch it up this week. I got myself some Rocket Blast. And same shit as last week. Whatever, gold goat on top of the topside duel. Blah, blah, blah. I'm not that fancy. And you know what? Let's push it on to our special guest, Mr. Quartles.
I just got an Nord, nothing crazy. With what do I have in here? Okami, the blue raspberry bubblegum.
Nice.
That's it. Yeah, nothing crazy.
I got that last week, actually. And it sucked. I didn't like it. Glenn, what you got?
Really?
Yeah, we'll talk about it after. All right, Glenn. You frozen again?
All right.
Oh.
I've got Fuji apple strawberry neck from Pachamama.
Nice.
Fuji apple strawberry 3.
Yeah, that one slaps.
No.
You use a big
and then I've got Breezetone's loaded Zeus Duel on top of the Bonza Mech with cookie butter from Big Pink.
Nice. It's kind of weird though having a quick buffet like that, because usually when we do it on Monday, Legion talks about his 47 vapes that he uses daily. So shout out to Legion if you guys don't follow him.
That one time when he was a teen.
Nah, he's a good guy. He's got some sage wisdom for all of us. Also, we'll shout it out real quick. Breezetone's coils are available at localvape.com. And if you use the code Amigos20, which you only find here, you can use on that website, you get a Breezetone's coils and whatever you want for 20% off. We don't get anything for promoting this. They gave us the code, so you guys get something cool. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get into it. So as we talked about before, I was on Monday show. We were talking about how I'm going to do some different stuff. So we got a couple different segments tonight. It's going to be fun. And with the whole... sorry, guys. Obviously, I'm stoned. But we're going to get into what I want to do every month. At least one guest that's just an average guy that doesn't create content, that vapes. Cool people that also are part of this stuff, that these regulations and all this bullshit that affects us, affects them as well. And so we'll get into a little bit about it. I know Cody is a shy guy. But, Cody, let's go ahead and see, what was your first device?
Probably Alien, Smock Alien kit.
Nice.
That was the first one I bought. And then, yeah, it was a good one, I still use it, just not the tank.
Yeah.
I'm already on it now. I got like a goon.
Did you get the little single alien? Or was that the baby alien, I think?
No, it was the regular, the 220 watt kit.
Oh, okay.
But it was like the shiny.
Oh, you had the green one, right?
The gold. Yeah, it was green with the gold.
Yeah. Wait, so that was your first one?
My first one.
Damn.
Yeah.
So if you guys didn't know,
Yeah.
Cody used to work with me at Local Vape, and so that's how we met. And then he actually left and went and started working for the union. Now he's on the railroad all damn day.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just working on those railroads.
And then, so as far as like, what was like your, you've been vaping for how long now?
Mm, 2 years, 3 years, maybe.
Okay.
I don't know.
What was your first flavor that actually stood out to you? Like, what was your favorite, man?
Probably one that, because before I worked at Local, I worked at Envy, which doesn't exist anymore. But the one of the main bosses over there, he had his own flavor that was it was called Cocoa Mint Drip. It tasted like an Andes mint,
Nice.
and that shit was like that was my shit. Like I used it probably for the first 3 months that I started.
So, Glenn, you've been vaping for a little while, right? Couple years, yeah?
Yeah, just 4 years as of December.
Okay, so you've been around long enough. If you guys didn't, oh, obviously you guys don't know. Cody used to work for Envy before we've worked together, and then they used to make those. What was their most famous mod? I forget. They had the little kids.
The fit.
Yeah, the Fit mod.
The fit pod. It was the fit pod or whatever kit thing.
Yeah.
It's real. They were kind of
No, that shit was janky.
Shitty, yeah. Yeah, garbage is the word I might use, but yeah, I mean, all the people I worked with were super cool. It was just the products we were making were kind of
not that great.
The main product we were making was kind of crappy. Like they had like RDAs and mechs and stuff that were cool, but like the fit,
yeah,
would not recommend.
I remember those because I thought they were real cool because it was back before pods got super serious, and it was right when I first started working at like a Local Vape. They were like they had those weird little cartridge things. I'll call it a cartridge. It was a pod, but they were like, you'd insert them into it and they'd fit kind of like how the Squonk bottle and these fit. And so
yeah, it like slides in and then it just sits on the contact, but it just like
leaks everywhere.
there were so many issues of like leaking and then like them just not even working.
Yeah,
because they were one of the ones where it was like a jewel where you could just like inhale and it'll hit like automatically, which that worked, but only like 50% of the time.
Yeah, because I remember I got one once when I was like gonna like travel, and I was like, oh yeah, this is cool, and I got it off the shelf. And then, like, put the pod into it, and man, that bitch leaked instantly. I was like, all right, yeah, whatever. I vape with smock products, so I'm used to it. And then, like, 5 more in a row, and I was like, man, fuck this. And I threw it like I was the printer on fucking Office Space. Stomped on it and shit, But Breeze Tones in the chat has a question. They made the Loch Ness too, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, the Loch Ness, probably, to be honest, probably the best, like, feeling mod like you could have. Like it had like a decent weight, but like the hand feel, like because the curve of it just felt nice, but the chip in it was not very good, so your batteries would die like very fast. Not pretty fast, very fast. Like if you're using it above like 75, your batteries would die in like an hour and a half. And you're like, well, I mean, which isn't a problem, but it's just, okay, yes, it is a problem, but it just didn't help the product, I guess.
Yeah. Well, if no one wants to carry around like 18 packs of batteries, this isn't ECC in 2015. So.
Yeah. I mean, they came out eventually, like right before they went under, they were going to come out with the baby Loch Ness, which was a single battery, like the same like shape. And you could even get like a, what is it? 2650 or 21650. It's the bigger battery.
21700.
You could get that one. Yeah,
or 21. Or yeah, I don't know.
It's a bigger battery than the 18650. Anyway, like so it would last longer, but it would only. I mean, it only went up to like 85, but that's normal. That's fine for daily use if you're not cloud chasing or doing some crazy shit.
So if you're not actually vaping, in the chat, Jangle says he's He's got a Loch Ness, and he says it sucks. So.
Wow. Well, yeah, I'm not saying it was good. I was just
Oh
saying
no,
it feels good,
yeah,
man.
yeah. Because I knew they were pretty. That I thought they were a pretty popular company there for a while, and then this is like a personal observation I made. Desire Design like became prominent in my realm, and then I noticed that Desire Design kind of basically ripped off the Envy logo, and I don't have it to pull on screen to show you guys or nothing. But the Desire Designs logo is that like the little V looking thing or whatever, and then Envy's was that, but it was an E. It was literally the same exact thing,
Yeah,
just
it
with a
was-
line in it.
Oh, that's a sticker. I got a shirt. I could show you their logo. Like, I was like, it's in the closet somewhere.
Nah, I ain't gonna do all that.
It's-
Speaking
yeah,
of the
it's like
closet, does that guy watch you when you sleep? When he's behind you?
Which one?
The guy... Kevin Hart, I think.
Yeah, he's always watching. He
Oh,
doesn't
okay.
blink. It's a
Yeah.
poster.
How tall is that poster? Are you making him at least normal height? Like 4 feet?
That's about normal height, you know. I mean, that's about, probably nipple high. And I'm like 5'10", so
Yeah.
four something, 4'5", maybe.
Yeah. Oh man. So I forgot to get into it earlier. For those of you that don't know, because I didn't make a promo because it was a busy day at work, but we're gonna do a giveaway later on. Cody's gonna choose a winning number. But anyways, for you guys that've been around for a while, if you guys remember what this is, it's a Vicious Ant brand, and this is the V1.1. Okay, cool. Let me see. Cool. It totally worked earlier when I was showing Cody. Anyways,
Yeah, it worked earlier.
it's a fucking Kraken, so. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep doing this. It's like no one watches this anyways. But yeah. So it's a V1 Kraken.
Like 3 people in the chat.
And it comes with original wire braids for the coils that you're supposed to use in it and stuff. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I don't know how to fucking use this. So if you win it and you know what you're doing, that's cool, but don't hurt yourselves. So anyways, yeah, Jangle said Kraken. I think our chat's obviously lagging. Glenn, anything new with you, man? What's been going on? We haven't done a Friday Fall in a while. I know I took like most of December off because I was being lazy with the holidays and shit.
Yeah, the same. Just work and trying to do this personing thing afterwards.
This what?
This being a person thing.
Oh yeah,
Ah,
it's quite a
it's
conundrum.
a tough one. Yeah.
It's quite the quandary.
I don't know about you guys, but with the whole holiday season, we've had it's been midweek holidays, so like this is like the first like 2 weeks that I don't know about you guys, I've worked a full week, and oh my god, dude, fuck that, dude, don't ever put the holidays two times in a row on a Wednesday again. I totally forgot what the fuck I do. I went to work and started cleaning the toilets. I didn't know what the fuck I was going on, you know.
Did you do
Dude,
that anyway?
No.
I've had 3 consecutive Wednesdays of stepping outside the norm.
Also, it was your birthday this week, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
When?
It was Wednesday, I believe, yeah. So, I know you never ask a lady, but how old you getting, bro?
26.
Oh, man, you're a fucking kid. I should have asked before we started DMing.
Right?
Yeah, next thing you know.
That I do.
Yeah, I'll be like Bad Baby Snapchat feed or whatever. You know, next victim.
Oh, Bob Saget.
Yeah, Bob Saget indeed. In the chat, Mowgli says the Kraken's from 2013. Yeah, man, this thing's old. Just like on the Monday show, we gave away that hammer, which was, I believe, also came out in 2013. And
See, but
shout out
the
to
hammer is like
what?
the hammer was something that people liked though. I mean, I don't know about the crack. I don't know about any of it. That was before my time. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Just being an asshole. Sorry.
It's good. Sometimes I don't always want to be the asshole, you know? Nah, I'm just playing. But yeah, a lot of people like the hammer. What was it? It was Shannon won it last week on Monday, and then he actually gave it to our other amigo, Mr. Thomas Crow, and he sent us a picture today that he got it all set up. He just needs batteries for it because it was a tiny thing. But yeah.
And it was an 18350 or something.
Yeah. 18350, like those little bit, like tiny bitty as Modus ones that came out or whatever. But yeah, so we'll do that.
To be honest, those
Go ahead, sorry.
are bitching. Yeah, those Asmodus little shit bitching.
I know a couple people that use them and they seem pretty cool. Me personally, I never really fucked with it, but I'm not
What
really.
were those called? We got those before I left, right?
Yeah, they were in like they were there a
Yeah.
while before you left. I can't remember what they were called.
Yeah.
Like baby Prince King Beast Cloud. I don't know.
Nah. That's not.
Oh yeah, sorry, my bad. Minikin 7.2 version 5 touchscreen VR screen.
It's probably some Minikin shit. Yeah, you know. Baby Minikin turd something. I don't know.
Breeze.
Walmart just released
Go ahead.
another one of those.
Really?
I think, yeah,
Oh man, I have to check it out.
exact same setup, basically. Resin and everything.
Oh damn, that's pretty cool. I have to see, take a look at it. In the chat, Django says that you're number one, Glenn. Your beard's epic, and then also he's twice your age. That's our daddy right there, guys. That's the Amigos daddy. He keeps me in line, except for Fridays. Fuck you, dad. And then Mowgli Vape those out. His wife still uses the 18350s for a Provar Mini. Then that's pretty cool. I have no idea what any of those are, but I'll act like I do. And then Breestones also says that he put the K-Fun on the hammer. So when he put the picture, it's in our Amigos Facebook group. If you guys aren't in it, you guys can join it. Amigos can go Facebook group. Anyways, and it's a little tank thing. I think it's an RDTA. Anyways, looks pretty cool. And then Shannon in the chat also says 18350s are making a comeback in the high-end mech scene, which would make sense. Because I don't know about you guys, and I'm not talking shit to you, Shannon, because I know you're a fan. Who the fuck wants to carry a K-bar size fucking purge around, you know? I don't know. That's like $40,000 worth of vape gear right there, bro. Shannon, what the fuck are you doing? Are your kids eating? Do you have kids? No.
I'm not going to complain because I've had a couple of stacks so far, and got some fucking power, man. You're into that sort of thing.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to try them, but you know, it's just all the stacked ones that I've seen are they're like $150 with my employee discount. So I was like, fuck that.
Yeah.
The ones I've had, I had the Bonza stack and then the Coil Art Mage stack. Both of those, the Mage stack, I would highly recommend, even over the Bonza stack, because it hit hard and consistent. And it's only like $80.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Fucking, I can't remember what version it was. I saw some Purge mods, and there was this one, I think it was, it's either like the Bullet one, I think, the Governor or something. One of those, and it's like $375 or something. And I was like, ugh. I was like, you could go get at least a certified pre-owned Toyota for that, man.
Yeah. every time we got like new ones of those, which would be like twice a week, we would just get like 4 different types. And I would just be like, oh, this one looks cool. I probably shouldn't be touching this. If I drop this, that's a lot of money. This is bad.
Yeah, man, photographing those things. Fucking.
Is that why you always put the gloves on, or is that just because you're weird?
I do that because I'm weird, and I'll bring it up because you weren't here for it, and no one ever watches the replays. I was talking about it, so I did a video just about the glove thing for Local Vape. We did an unboxing. It was me and Sarah E. and before she went to the dispensary. Anyways,
Yeah.
So I'm just unboxing, and you know I always wear rubber gloves at work because number one, I'm a chubby guy and I'm always sweaty, so I don't ever want to get my fingerprints.
Makes it worse.
I don't want to get my fingerprints on the fucking devices or mods and all this shit, that I'm taking pictures of because it's fucking gross, Anyways, we did the unboxing video and it was like a Quinn like modulizer or some shit like that. And there was a comment on the YouTube video. It was like, I hope that fat guy's not wearing gloves because he thinks it's cool. What a fucking idiot. Like, so I'm like, not exactly that, but around those lines. And I was reading, I was just like, oh, I'm around a Cosgrove. I was like, interesting. Like, yeah, who wears rubber gloves thinking it's cool? This isn't like Pornhub After Dark, man. Like,
somebody got a serious deck for fetish.
yeah, Fucking Shannon says the governor's only $250 US. It was $375 in Australia. Ugh.
It's like half a paycheck.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I don't think I've ever seen in real life, and don't get me wrong, I haven't been to conventions and I don't really like go out in public, but I've never seen someone in real life use a purge. And if I bought a purge, I'd probably put it on the fucking shelf.
I know a guy who.
Sorry, continue.
I know a guy who was used to be a shop GM. He was going around to conventions and buying shit up dirt cheap. And he had a fire truck back and he was trying to sell it for $250. I was like, what? Like, dirt cheap.
Those motherfuckers are expensive as shit. What are you drinking on?
Got the Truth Serum IPA from Dogfish Head.
Nice.
And finished off a nice 2-ounce shot of Maker's Mark.
Ooh. Yeah. That's always going to be fun.
I got a couple of fireballs sitting here staring.
Oh shit.
Somehow you made Cody's cheeks more rosy with saying fireballs.
Like, I got some Vanilla Crown downstairs and shit. I ain't got no, like, single shots ready.
That's alright, it's why you got
I didn't even have these ready. My lady came in and put them on the table. Ooh, about to be a bad time.
In the chat, Shannon says I have to get a purge mod. I don't care if you're talking to me or anyone else. Don't you do that? Go buy a house or something. Invest in a property. Like...
That's like just shy of my rent.
That's enough to go in and be talked to by an American doctor.
Not an Indian one?
That's only if you go down to the south of the border, but we'll save that for a different show. Yeah, Cody, what are you drinking? Your daddy wants to know in the chat.
Oh, well, I mean, Coors.
Holy shit.
I got Lagunitas brown sugar. But I just have one of these left, so after this one's gone, back to Coors.
Nice. Also,
Kevin
just joined the chat.
Man, you look drunk as fuck.
Fuck no, dude. Just tired. I just barely got off work.
Oh. Well, how was that?
Long.
That's what she said.
Wish I could relate. Wish I could also relate.
Oh, man.
Slightly slimy.
So what's up, bro? I didn't think you were going to make it.
I didn't think I would. I don't know. I just barely got off. Like I said, I just barely ate dinner too.
Yeah.
But I wanted to come see what's up.
Yeah, you know Cody.
I do.
Who? I do. Bless you.
And now everyone gets to see me try to move the fucking logos around on the screen.
Oh, boy.
Oh, fuck.
Oh. I don't know. They're kind of still in the right spot-ish.
Fuck you, bud.
So what's up, Kevin? I don't know if you saw, but we're going to give away an old school Kraken tonight, man.
Oh, are you giving the Kraken away tonight?
Yeah. You can X one.
Dude, I fucking... Nah, I'm not going to do that. I'd rather somebody in the chat gets it. I've wanted one of those things for so long now. I remember when I got my first mod, the lightsaber looking one from Anakin.
Yeah.
I like one of the guys there had the Kraken, and I was like, oh man, I want that. Where'd you get that, dude? And then they told me how much it was, and I was like, never mind, dude.
How much was it back then, man? It was worth a
It
cup.
was expensive, dude. It was. I don't remember the exact price, but it was enough to be like, I'm good on that. They were expensive because they were like, because they were like high end piece of vape hardware for back in that day.
Yeah.
Still high.
Especially with those, it still has its original kit. It's got the metal braided wires and shit that look like something that would be holding up a power line and all that. You know, looks like a power line.
Yeah, it does.
So
yeah,
hopefully whoever wins it knows what they're doing, because I don't know shit about it.
it's pretty easy to figure out. The person that I talked to, they like bored out the holes a little bit, and they so they can check clouds, bro.
Oh man, I just saw your cat's butthole.
Huh?
It's like,
you saw my cat?
Yeah, it's on its butthole.
Oh yeah. Well, that's the only part you ever see.
You know, I had a
That's the
roommate
only
with a
part
cat.
they want you to see.
I had a roommate with a cat, and the cat would always come down to the end of the stairs and then do that thing where it stuck its ass up in the air, with its tail up, and then like scratch with its front feet and go.
Oh yeah.
I think it was
means he
horny or
wants it.
something. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, pretty sure.
I'm gonna step away from the mic.
I'm not into cats, but I'm pretty sure that's what it means.
We just got some sweet Glen butt. Ooh.
Yeah, there was. I mean, this is totally. Well, it's kind of on topic. You were just talking about horny cats. Back in middle school, I was riding the bus, and this one chick, she was talking about how like the night before her dad was like super pissed, and she was like, "Yeah, got so mad he fucked the cat," and I was like,
What?
I was like, "Are you being?" I was like, "Is that a saying? I don't know." Like,
Yeah.
I was like, "What is
Was
this?"
she
What do you
missing
mean?
a couple words
Yeah.
in there?
I was like, "What do you mean?" Like, yeah, he put his dick in the cat, and she was like, "Yeah, he fucked the cat," and I was like, "Whoa, okay." Like, I was like, "Well, I'm never talking to you again." Bye.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Maybe you missed the opportunity with that one.
That's first of all, I'm pretty sure that's a crime in most states.
Well, what's the statute of limitations on that? Because it's been a few years.
I don't know, man. I don't know. That's a good question, though.
A Law and Order SVU Cats Edition. And it's all the Cats actors from the Broadway or whatever movies out.
Oh no!
Meow meow.
That's awful.
Meow meow.
Meow meow. Instead of the gavel noise. Meow meow.
And then like the
That's
little
so
screens where it shows like their characters and shit. It's like cats wearing suits and shit.
Yeah.
That's
It
the
sounds
best.
like a Rick and Morty skit or something.
It does.
Oh man.
These are their stories.
Yeah. These are their stories.
Meow meow. God damn it, Kevin.
They may be felines, but they are not feeling fine.
Meow meow.
Meow meow. Dad joke. Meow meow.
Oh man.
Yeah, well, anyway, yeah, it's good to see Cody, man. I haven't seen you in a long ass time, dude.
Yeah, it's been a minute. For sure.
It's been like 4 years.
No.
It hasn't been that long.
It's just been like a year.
I seen him that one time when I was over at Puff. Still. That was
Oh
about,
yeah, that's
like, a
right.
year
You're
and
doing
a half.
pickups.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was probably a year ago or so.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard they got bought out.
Stuff.
Yeah.
Meow. Meow 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 meow.
Yeah.
I haven't heard a lot of stuff, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't really chatted with anybody that actually like worked there till the end. I chatted with pretty much all the people that like left at the same time.
Yeah. Dude, it's funny. I was going through Instagram the other day, and I followed some like vaping related hashtags. I saw like 30 people using the fucking now I can't even remember it. The pyramid that you made. The fucking The
Oh, the
capstone.
capstone?
Yeah,
Oh
I saw like
yeah,
30
yeah.
people, man, with it, and I was like, oh shit, that's seeing it popping around.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh.
it was all rainbow ones too, which is
I've,
my favorite. So.
yeah. You know what I feel like? I feel like it just may have been ahead of its time, maybe. I don't know.
Well, I think obviously my vape knowledge is like limited. If you guys didn't know, Kevin helped co-design the Capstone RDA. And anyways, I think you guys were one of the first ones to use a top-end squonk, right? They go over the coils, right?
No, we weren't the first, but it was the first that was directed to the coils. Because the first one was actually the dot mod, which
Okay.
when I thought about the idea, it wasn't out yet. I mean, most people will probably be like, "Oh, bullshit," but it's the truth. When I thought of the idea of the squonking onto the coils through the pyramid
Yeah.
deck, no, there wasn't any other RDA out at the time, or like any like visuals or anything like something coming up for release, like that. So I feel like it's generally it just had the same thought, like, well, why not, because my issue with squonking was always it came up from the bottom, and you have to wait for it to go up through the wicks, and then it just, I don't know, it's sometimes if you didn't like get it like super juicy, uh, it muted the flavor a little bit, because like when you just like fresh dripped on the coils,
Yeah.
you get like a more of a, like, I don't know, like a burst of flavor, and that's what I didn't get when I squonked, but I love the convenience of squonking. So
Yeah.
that was the thought process.
Yeah, because like that's why I like the goat. Especially the airflow is perfect, but it's also got the top end of the squonk on it too. And I think that was like one of
Yeah.
the coolest ideas. Like especially because like what you're saying. Obviously, I'm not the most versed vapor here, but like when you see the bottom feed squonks, I always see them. Because I used the Rebel. It was a great RDA, but for squonking, I felt like I was always boiling my juice and not vaping my juice.
Yeah. And yeah. And I know that, like, there's some things that I would have liked to have done different if we got the chance to do a V2. But for what it is, I felt like it was good. We definitely didn't have everything figured out on it, but usually when you're making something new like that, you hardly do. And you're like, until it gets released and you get other people's points of view and perspectives on how they want to use it.
Yeah.
So, but we learned a lot, and I think we got some things right with it. I feel like the people that get it like it.
Yeah. And especially the cap studs, I thought that was bitching too. I was all studded.
Oh yeah, the overall look, that thing was clean.
Yeah.
That was my idea too from the beginning. Was making that like studded looking cap, because nobody had really done, basically, and still today nobody really does anything like that.
All they do is etch.
I guess probably because it's on. Yeah, they just do the engraving or some little design on it and call it good. They don't really go into like the barrel design very much.
It was absolutely the perfect dripper for the 2010 scene.
Yeah, when like because what was it, that one company that made all the mech mods, the American company,
You're talking about Rig
I
Mod?
can't think of it. No, not Rig. It was the other one, the other company that was like pretty popular as well. They were the ones that really started making like the aluminum mods, and people were like, "Oh, that's whack." Damn it, I can't think of the name right now. But
I know what you're talking
anyways, they
about.
had some pretty out there mods, and the capstone, I didn't even notice, but like the capstone actually looked pretty cool on some of them, and matched them.
Yeah, especially for like two mods, that thing was bitching. Or like the rainbow finish on like a multicolor. Sorry, go ahead, Cody.
I was just gonna say the only problem I had with the capstone was I felt like the build area was not great. Like it was kind of very confined. Like you couldn't really have bigger builds. Which, I mean, the build that because it came with coils, so like the coils that you had, like they kind of had to be stuffed in there almost, to where if you like more airflow, then it's kind of hard, because like there's just not enough room for that stuff, but it wasn't like a big deal.
Wow,
It
Cody.
was still good.
No.
Well, it was for a lot of people.
Oh well.
So,
I mean, I'm not very picky. I was just saying like that's just like a small gripe on my end, but I could see some people getting kind of like upset with that.
Wow, Cody
Yeah,
coming
and
over here
that's-
being a dick. No.
No, that's totally valid, and we, like I said before, like if we had the chance to do a V2, that's one of the things that I would have changed. But then again, I still felt like it had its place because I feel like it struck the balance between clouds and flavor with having that confined area and the airflow being able to like immediately hit the coils and being in that tight. There was a little bit of room at the top for the airflow to
'cause
swirl around, so it is still flavorful.
Yeah, because the pyramid it tapered up, so it had more room up top than
exactly
the deck
but
area.
yeah, if like I said though, totally valid. I would have definitely liked to make it like a V2 and make it a little bit more roomier inside. So if people wanted to throw bigger builds in there, they could have.
Was it a 24 or 25 millimeter?
It was 24.
Oh, okay.
And then in the chat, Dustin's also in the chat, and he says the two mods I think you're thinking of are the AVs.
Yep, that's it. Yeah,
Yeah.
the AV mods. That's exactly it. I don't have the chat up because I'm on my phone.
Yeah.
Of course,
Yep, but those are them. Nailed it.
Dusty coming in with the clutch,
He said he's gonna watch or listen to us while he's over there playing Fortnite like this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's his.
He's probably naked right now.
Basically naked. Basically naked.
But
no offense to any beards on the show, but he's got the beard. Like that man has a fucking beard. Oh well, see, okay, you used to have a beard, like a pretty bitchin' one, but it looks like you kind of trimmed it.
I trimmed it up.
it's a business beard now.
Yes.
It's a business beard now.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Gotta be keeping that shit business professional.
I tried to grow a beard. I think you probably saw it too, Kevin, coming in when you would, and I can't grow it out good because it turns into like spaghetti noodles, and it's all like once it gets past this point right here, like this doesn't even look bushy at all. Like you can see right through it. This looks like some Kylie Jenner eyebrow shit. And then so when it grows, it looks like my fingers and shit. It's so gross. And then I go from Mexican looking to Chinese. So like I hate you guys.
I had a thought the other day. And imagine how much more intimidating our military would be if it was a bunch of bearded guys rolling up in Armani suits.
That's basically private contractors. What are you thinking?
Right? That's like all the subs, dude.
Yeah. But yeah. So, I don't know how long we got you for, Kevin. How long do you think you'll be chilling for? Because I do have a new segment.
Probably not much longer. My phone's gonna die, and I gotta go back into work early tomorrow. So
yeah. All right. Well, we'll chill for a minute, and then when you dip, we'll do it.
But I told you I'd be here, so
yeah. Thank you, man.
Definitely wanted to be here to show up.
Yeah, I appreciate it, especially because I know you got to work on these days, so it's not easy.
Yeah, especially I don't know because I worked. Man, today was so long, but enough about me.
But you look so handsome.
You
look handsome.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I did not try at all today. I didn't. I really didn't. This is Bucket Friday.
What are you? You usually got a drink in your hand. What are you drinking on? Some water.
Water.
Some agua. Nice. I heard it's refreshing.
No.
Oh, I did get some.
Hydrate.
I got some local whiskey though.
Ooh.
It is made here in Bend, Oregon.
Nice, local.
Yeah, it's a rye whiskey. Hold on. Let me flip my camera around. There we go. It is a Crater Lake Reserve rye whiskey, 96 proof, and it's I haven't tried it yet. I haven't cracked it yet, but got it from a friend at work.
Nice.
And it looks pretty tasty. Well, I've heard good things about it.
I'd probably make a bitch in old fashioned.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about trying it out on. I wanted to sip it just to get the flavor for it, but I also wanted to see what it does in an old fashioned. For sure. Good call, Glenn.
I heard that those are like really popular, but I've never had one.
I made one on the show that one time.
Yeah. Mixing with Malone. We were gonna start a segment and then we didn't do it.
I know. Fucking typical me.
It's all right.
Typical me.
Well, we'll do a fucking we'll do like a midweek one when you're off on like a Tuesday afternoon at 1 p.m. No one can see it.
Right. Right. Pretty much. We'll just have to watch the recap.
I still need to set up a gaming channel.
Yeah.
What happened?
We should start the gaming channel thing.
Oh yeah, that would be fun.
I'm still trying to figure out.
See, that's the thing though. Is like I haven't even had no time to game lately, dude.
I know. I get on Xbox and I'm like, I always go through my friends list because I only have like 13 people on there, and I see like you, and I see Glenn, and then like I scroll down all the names, and I see you. It's like last online 32 years ago. I'm like, oh, all right. Like,
yeah. Now he's online watching Disney Plus. Watching Aladdin, motherfucker.
Did you watch that? It looks so creepy. It looks so creepy, man.
I didn't. Nah, I'm not. I refuse to watch the new one. I can't, dude. Robin Williams is the fucking genie, dude. I can't.
Yeah.
No offense to Will Smith.
No, Will Smith sucks. I don't like Will Smith.
Changed my fucking mind. Good luck. Just like I didn't watch the fucking Michael Bay Turtles either. Still ain't watched that shit, because fuck that.
That's not the thing. The only difference is Megan Fox's titties.
Wait, they show her boobs in it?
I mean, enough to keep the imagination going.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Turtle power.
I don't know how much that is, but okay.
Turtle power.
Oh, man. Also, Becky Buckwild's in the chat. She said that we're all looking handsome. So there you go.
Well, thank you.
She must have already had a couple PBRs.
For sure.
Undoubtedly.
It'll get you drunk.
Having a fever.
Oh, man. All right. So.
And she just has one toe thumb.
Yeah, Becky just said that in the chat. And everyone talks about her toe thumbs, and I'm like, I don't know. I'm not really looking at her thumbs, but whatever. Like, you know.
Well, yeah. I mean, I could give a shit about her thumbs. Well, I guess she has one thumb that's normal, and then one thumb that looks like a toe. So, like.
That's not what I'm Pornhubbing. Like.
But at the same time, I'm like, well, I'm not really looking at her hands.
Yeah, Megan, like, someone's typing in Megan Fox's thumb into, like, Pornhub. Like, oh, yeah. Step on those chips.
It was just the first guy that was like, oh, man, let me see her hands. And then they were like, ew. Like, like, no one gives a shit about that. Like, come on.
Give that shit 2 thumbs down.
That'd be 3 thumbs down, wouldn't it?
Yeah, 3 thumbs down.
She's like, I wish I had 2 more thumbs to give them titties 4 thumbs down. And it's her toes.
Breast milk.
Oh man, classic Dave Chappelle. I don't know if any of you guys have seen the Sticks and Stones. It's been out for a while on Netflix. It's fucking hilarious.
I still haven't watched it. It's in my watch list though.
Oh, dude, the way he
I
ends it,
started
it's so
to.
good. It's so good. He hits a lot of subjects on it.
There's so much good shit on that now. Like The Witcher.
I haven't started it yet.
I haven't completed the first episode. I got to like where he was he's talking to the chick in the next to the river and stuff, and then I was like, all right, well, I gotta go to bed now. So.
Sounds like a Skyrim mission. Like
Yeah, right. It's like for real, dude. I'm gonna go raid these motherfuckers real quick. Well, you know what? Time to take a nap. I'm a little bit sleepy.
Dude, that's when you're playing video games in your bed and you're just like. Next thing you know, you're getting dry humped by 2 dragons.
Dude, I remember when I got Skyrim, like straight up. I'm pretty sure that was when my wife was like, "You got a fucking problem with gaming," because I swear I grinded so hard on that game. I would wake up before work, play it. As soon as I came home from work, I ate some food, like real quick, and then just went right back into the game. I fucking love that game so much.
Dude, that's me with the old Fallout. So I started playing Fallout 3 again, and I'm already like 98% of the storyline, but now I'm doing all the side quests and shit, and I'm just running through, messing people up with my riot shotgun and Chinese assault rifle.
It's the best.
And I forget that you can only do certain things, like there's, you free the slaves in the game, but if you don't have that one place open, like when you free them, they just instantly like get attacked. And I saw this guy's head go flying. But yeah.
Oh shit.
Gentlemen, I hate to cut this short, but I've got back. Unfortunately.
Word, thank you for coming in, Glenn.
Well, now I gotta go soon too. But
Cool, man.
Glenn, good seeing you, man.
Yeah.
Likewise, it's always good to be on here.
Yeah. And
Really good.
yeah, have a happy birthday weekend, bro.
Thanks, man.
Oh, it's his birthday.
Yes. It was on
That's
Wednesday.
Cool. Oh. Son of a bitch. I'm not feel like that. Oh.
What?
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 What? It's cool. Dale Power in the chat says we're pussies. Get into World of Warcraft. It'll ruin our lives. No, see you because we like
Yeah,
to get
fuck
the
that, dude.
yeah. We're like we like to get the first thing in that sentence, number 1, and then number 2.
Yeah.
No way, man.
I mean, speak for yourself. Shit.
Hi-yo.
Well, you would like to.
Wow, dude. Wow.
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 Oh my god.
Nah, I got shit to do.
Oh man.
Oh, Becky just sent me a message. What'd she say?
Oh, we lost Kevin. I think his phone died. But
Oh
yeah.
shit, no, I'm still here.
Oh,
Can you hear
shit.
me?
Checking him
Yeah, I
out.
can hear you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
He
Duh.
put us. He put us on pause. So,
Fucking
What? It paused it when I went away?
yeah. If you know.
yeah, it just shows your logo.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good.
But in the
My
chat.
Dick Malone. Oh shit, she sent me the thumb. Oh my god. Oh my god. Was that what? Why has she not gotten this fixed, dog? Why?
Your face when he
You
came
can't-
back on.
You
Oh my
can't fix
gosh,
that. No.
dude.
What do you mean? Why has you got it fixed?
Oh
You can't
my
fix
God.
that.
He went
You
back to
can
look at it
fix
again.
dude.
Nah,
They
dude.
can fix anything.
She got a fucking rhino thumb, man. Like that's like
Bruh.
it's bad.
Dude, that was the grossest shit I've ever seen right there. Oh my
Dude, that's
God.
exposed. Like she's allowed to go outside and not have gloves on. Like
Fucking. It's funny because I was gonna bring that up in the chat when you said that. We're talking about the thumbs. So Shannon, the Tick Begins, was like right here. He's like, I just googled her toe thumb. Now I can't unsee it.
That's how I feel right now, dude. Damn you, Becky. That's fucked up.
Fucking Mowgli
Why you
also
do that?
says fucking toe thumb thinks.
Why do you do that? That's so wrong. Oh my gosh.
Oh man, yeah, I'm not gonna Google it, man. I'm not gonna ruin it. Not that I even like who I don't look up Megan Fox anymore. It's not 2010.
yeah, yeah, for real.
Yeah. Michael Bay's reign of terror is done.
Yeah. Well, you'll think he's gonna make Avatar 2. No. And it's just
You better
gonna.
fucking not.
That'd be awful. No, dude, I think Avatar 2 is almost done. Wait, like Avatar,
Oh, I'm being sarcastic. I
Yeah.
don't know.
the
It's not
blue
what you-
people.
Yeah, the blue
Yeah, the
people.
blue
Wow, those
I
people.
think the second.
Wow.
Yeah. What do you mean, blue people?
Yeah, what do you mean?
I'm pretty sure because they're coming up with like 5 of those, and I'm pretty sure the second one's like done. They said.
Yeah, James Cameron's gonna be like, isn't James Cameron still gonna do it though, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's doing all of them.
Good. He should.
Good.
James Cameron should good shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude, he makes movies and shit. All right, so we hit about an hour. I'm going to go ahead and start the new segment, and then if you leave in between, whatever, Kevin, bye, bitch. No. But
I got 16% battery.
It's cool. We can run it real fast. Oh, in the chat, Joshua asking, who's Cody? So for you guys that have joined late, Cody, like we're trying to do once a month, bring on someone that we know that's not a content creator in the community, someone that's not super heavy into doing vape stuff, like your average vapor. Have them come on and share some insight on themselves and the show and stuff. He talked about like where he started. He actually worked for Envy. He's also worked for Local Vape. And now he works in the union, and then we just talked about what he liked, and just a little bit of background. So, welcome, Cody, Josh. But yeah, so here we go. I made this up, and so we're going to try and bring something spicy with you guys, and so I'm going to throw it up. We're going to do this new segment called Tinfoil Hat Time, and the next week I'll have music. Do-do-do-do, and the guys in the video or that are in here can't see the screen. Only you guys can. So anyways, what we're going to do is we're going to get into a little bit of tinfoil conspiracy stuff. Anyways, so it's kind of vape related in a little bit. What we're going to talk about is how it's going on right now with the government. A lot of people that don't understand that maybe like with the CDC and the FDA, you shouldn't be listening to what the government says to you because they do some stupid shit. And we got our tinfoil hats.
This is the best.
You gotta watch the replay, Kevin, because I put a picture of Alex Jones on there and then Donald Trump in a hat with a hypno toad.
Yeah. Fuck Alex Jones. That guy's a fucking shill.
So yeah. So just a little bit of insight and why I'm starting the segment is because maybe you should be the ones that's questioning things instead of whatever's being fed to you. So I've chosen one conspiracy theory out of this list that I found earlier that turned out to be true on what the government does, which is fucking either really stupid or really weird. This week, we call it the gay bombs. When I figure out how to do the screen share, I will. But anyways, the theory was the military attempted to develop a bomb that would make enemy soldiers sexually irresistible to their comrades. So basically, they're going to drop down a bunch of fucking glitter and make you want to bang your comrade so that you're not trying to fight a war. The truth behind this was the proposal was discovered by a military spending watchdog group through a Freedom of Information Act, and in 1994, the U.S. Air Force explored the possibility of using pheromones as a weapon. So basically, the proposal requested a 6-year study at $7.5 million to see if dousing enemy combatants with female pheromones would cause biological reactions in troops, basically to give them boners. So the proposal suggested that the affected soldiers would find their comrades sexually irresistible and could potentially lead to homosexual behavior. And then presumably the uncontrollable attraction would render enemy soldiers less effective in combat.
Because they banging each other in the butt.
Because they're expecting their boys to bang each other in the butt.
So,
wow.
So these fools are on the front lines, and then they hit them with this gay bomb, and they're just like, man.
Yeah.
I just don't even want to fight anymore. I'm just trying to fuck this dude over here. Like, that's how it goes?
Yeah, so that was studied
That's
by...
crazy. Did they really do that?
Yeah,
That's
crazy.
I'll put the link right here in the chat, so if anyone in the chat wants to see it.
But... And then they don't... I don't know if I even want to get into that. I don't even know.
I don't know. Apparently they thought their comrades would.
Insensitive.
They thought we would want to get into it with you. I don't know. Or get into you.
Yeah, this one's like, but what if, like, there's a downwind or something, and then it goes on to the good, the good side, and then,
The good side.
like,
The good side.
yeah, bro, you got to be careful with that shit. Winds change, man.
Little do they know. See, but little do they know. Our whole front line will be gay themselves, so they'll already be past that.
Touche, but I'm sure at that time they were still anti, gays in the military and stuff like that. And,
It was the year. Let me see.
Beating that fucking stupid
1994. Yeah, that was back when Don't Ask, Don't Tell was around.
Yep, don't ask, don't
okay.
tell.
Yeah.
That was the. the terminology.
Yeah. When I joined the Army, it was still around
Wow.
that time. That was still going on. It was like 2007, I believe.
Really?
Yeah, don't
When
ask,
you
don't
went
tell.
in, that was still
Yeah.
that. Wow.
That's how
That's
they let him
crazy.
in.
Burn.
They didn't ask, he didn't tell.
I didn't say this is a
Oh,
personal
man.
experience, but you know what? If the homie fits. No.
If the homie fits.
He ships.
Yeah. I was gonna say he ships, but I was like, or he might do something else. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
If
the
he
point of
fits-
this.
If he fits, I sits.
There you go.
The point of this segment, which I'm going to bring back next week, is just to show you a little bit of light on why maybe you should be the ones questioning things that are going on around you from your government, and then maybe make a fucking thought for yourself and use critical thinking. Because even so, none of us here are scientists, regardless of our tinfoil hats, but we're pretty sure we know that spraying perfume on my buddy isn't going to make me want to bang him.
Why the fuck?
What?
Man, I just don't.
That depends.
That's sad, dude. That makes me sad in my heart.
That was 7 million, I believe I said it was. Yeah, 7.5.
That's crazy, dude. That makes me really sad.
Yeah. That's almost as much money as
Fuck
Rip
that
Trippers
shit.
makes to, do a YouTube video. So.
I was like, how do you, you be using sexuality as a weapon? Like, what kind of shit are you on, man? Like, you got some sick, twisted thinking.
Yeah. So,
That's crazy.
if you guys never thought that you should doubt the people that are telling you what to do, maybe you should.
Wow.
But yeah, so I'll throw the screen
Shaking
back
my
up.
damn head.
So yeah, that was tinfoil time. I'm glad tinfoil hat time. I'm glad you guys were here for it. I threw the screen back up again.
Yeah.
It's such the shittiest Photoshop job I've ever done, but I love it so much.
That's some crazy shit, dude. I cannot believe that even. That's insane. I never even came across that one.
Yeah.
I came across some weird stuff, but
Just kind of slapped it on there real quick. I know you saw it. So.
indeed. Looks very professional, Cody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job.
Exactly.
But yeah, Mowgli just came back late. He's like, "What's going on with the shiny hats?" Yeah, we did tinfoil hat time. We talked about some weird shit the government
Shiny
did.
hats.
You'll have to rewind to watch it. I don't want to bring it up anymore. Kevin seems kind of traumatized by it.
That was
Yeah.
I'm just, it just hurts my heart is all. They would pull some shit like that.
Yeah, it's kind of weird to think that, people would do that against other people, especially on the fact of, that would change, a whole lot of people's perspectives if it worked, and then, put them in positions they may not be comfortable with.
Yeah. It's fucked up.
But so, Joshua Apathy says, the government's done some shady shit and still does. Can't believe anyone still trusts and supports them.
For
Then, there's good and bad people with everything, so I'm not telling you to, go down and start, going crazy on people or nothing like that. But start thinking for yourselves.
For sure. That's a very true statement there, Vandal. There is, there's people that have been gone in there with the best intentions, and have just been corrupted or put in an awkward situation that maybe they didn't get, involved with, but there could be blackmail involved, to where they have to, do it, or else their reputation is screwed. They'll, their family will leave them, and they may have not done anything. It just be something that could be taken out of context easily.
Yeah.
And they can, they have the power to flip it. And, if they have control of the media, then you're screwed. You have to do what they say.
Yeah.
You have to vote the way they want you to vote.
And that's a big thing. That's what we're fighting right now with the, everything that's going on with vaping and stuff like that. Kevin just said, they put it in the media. The media, TV commercials and the news and stuff like that. And I don't know if you guys watch local news. Every segment about vaping from a network news station has been the same in every city and all that shit. Which means that there's no originality. There's no real investigation. They're spreading a message that they were told to spread.
4 a.m. talking points.
Yeah, some good old pillow talk.
Because there's only like 5 media conglomerates left, right?
I believe something around
At this
that.
point?
I don't know for sure, but yeah, something like that.
I think it's like 5. So, and they're all spreading. It's like you can look at the headlines too, and it's like there's little variation from each media source. Like I said in that post that I made a couple days ago, if you have any faith in the mainstream media at this point, I feel very sad for you.
Yeah.
If you use the news as a way to get the news, I feel very sad for you. There's plenty of good like alternative news out there.
Yeah.
That will
Like
not
Twitter.
be pushing an agenda.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Twitter. Yeah, just go and get all your information from Twitter because everything on the internet is the truth.
Exactly. That's where I get all my information from.
Yeah.
Mowgli throws in the
I
chat.
don't know. It's sad.
Yeah, Mowgli throws in the chat. The media is owned by a handful of people, not the government. That is correct, but for the most part, these handful of people are what's influencing everything. That's why you see people like Bloomberg throw their hat in for the presidential race, because they saw that. All right, that should be wearing the tinfoil hat, but because they thought they throw Biden in thinking he would win it, and then he's doing fucking terrible, that old creep. And then so Bloomberg jumped.
Creepy ass fucking Uncle Joe.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
And he's trying to fight people at his
Such
rallies.
a fucking creeper.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that shit, dude. What a fucking creep, man.
Yeah. And don't get me wrong here, I'll talk shit about both sides.
There's been some videos where he's like, what's it? I forget whose kid it was. It was like another politician or something. And like Joe went to like go put his arm around her or something like that, and he pulled her away. Like, I was like, dang, dude, he knows something's up with that dude. He
Yeah.
knows what's up.
Yeah, he's and there's been like I feel like every week there's a different like video or clip of him doing some weird shit. Like
Yeah.
just a little bit ago there was one where he was challenging that dude to like a
Push-ups.
competition. Yeah. And then like
What?
the week before that he was like talking about how he was like, oh yeah, I used to go like for a swim and then the kids would play with my leg hair.
The leg hair.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the leg hair. And I was like, what the fuck is he talking about?
Dude.
Like, he was like, in the sunlight, it's blonde, and they play with it, and it goes up and down. And I'm like, what?
Dude.
And he's like, and then he like ended that with, I like when kids sit on my lap. I was like,
Bro. Nailed it. You got my vote, brother.
Yeah, I saw a video too,
Fucking-
and like
oh my god.
he was super creepy. Some guy was like calling him like a perv or something at a rally, and then he's like
Oh yeah.
doing that, and when he kicked him out, he's like, "You're a perv, this, that, how do you?" And I guess he had like something. I don't know all the facts about it, but he's like brought up something that I guess he did creepily before, and how his response was, "Well, it's a democracy." What? Like, what is that? What the fuck? Will you vote to touch kids? You
What is
fucking
that?
weirdo.
Fuck yeah, dude. What? Like, pretty sure that kid doesn't have the right to vote yet, dude.
Yeah. And Mowgli Vape throws it in there. And I'll
Dude,
say this too. Like, I get we're talking a lot of shit on the left tonight. I don't like either side, so just let you know, I'm going to talk shit about both sides. Which one you like and which one you don't, I don't care. But Mowgli in the chat says the DNC's best as the GOP. No solution short of getting money out of politics is a fat chance of that ever happening. Fox guards the hen house. And that's the thing. A lot of these people are in control of stuff, and they're trying to feed you information. So that just brings us back to the
Yeah.
point. You know, that's why we're going to do tinfoil hat time every week, because, you know, open your eyes to maybe, you know, look outside the perspective. And I don't think we're going to have too many random new viewers watching this. So I don't think we're going to be hitting the demographic we want to. But, you know, we're throwing it out there.
Yeah. I'm nonpartisan. Like I used to be, you know, like on one side, and then I was like, well, both sides are fucked, so I'm not going to be on either. But I kind of fucked myself there, because
Yeah.
now I get hit up from both of them. They're both trying to like get me to come over to their side, and I'm just like, nah, man, both of you guys are fucked. It's time for something new, man. It's been like two-sided for too long. It's my opinion.
Yeah, it's such a shit race, and you know, and this is a personal perspective of mine. Is like it's a terrible system. It's just a system used to make money, And I found this out. I've been doing some research into stuff. I don't know if you know this or you guys in the chat know that. So a politician runs for office, right? And then say like they don't make it. So like right now we're having the primary soon or whatever, and we're having like the people going. So I looked into it, and what these politicians do, the money that you donate to them. So technically they're supposed to spend it in certain ways, but they get to actually keep that money, and they can keep it forever. And then what they do is like say like it's a politician with one party or the other. They can push it on to the other politicians in the party for their campaign, or they can just sit on it forever or donate it to charities. So what happens is when they don't make it to the primaries and stuff like that, they donate the money that the people provided to their campaign to these charities, which are owned by their friends. The money
Foundations
and the foundations
as well.
And so that money never ever actually goes to help anyone.
Yep.
It just
It
circles
just goes
around.
into their pockets.
Yeah, you know, and they collect interest on those accounts as well. And I found that out too.
Yeah.
And so what a lot of
And
politicians
a lot of
do.
those.
Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry. Go ahead. You go ahead.
Okay, so what a lot of politicians do will sit there, let that money collect interest, and then use that to pay off a charity with your donation funds, and then they get a tax break from it.
Yep. And that's the thing too. It's like it just goes right around into each of their pockets, and like that's why the system is broken, because those foundations get used for stuff like that. Like and what else do they have? The slush funds. And yeah, it's crazy, man. It's like when you get into like following the money, that's all you have to do.
Yeah.
Follow the money. You'll find out where all the corruption is. Follow the money.
Like here in Vegas, you were still here when this happened, when they proposed a tax that passed that we're having to pay here on vaping products.
Yeah.
The politician that actually proposed the bill and got it passed by piggybacking it off of another bill was actually paid by Altria. And then Altria was there, and then she blatantly said, and I didn't connect the dots until after the fact, or else I would have went up in our public speaking hearing and be like, oh! She got paid by Altria, and then she also talked about the fact that the tax would not affect companies like Juul, which is owned by Altria, very insignificantly amount. And so it's like you got to go, and like we didn't know this when we first went to the meeting where we were actually able to speak, because we were learning how to investigate our politicians. Especially now a lot of people are getting more savvy with politics, especially if you're a vapor. And so we didn't know that, but yeah. So the politician that proposed the bill, which passed here in Nevada, was paid off by Altria, where the tax would not barely affect their products.
For sure.
So it's insane. But yeah, so while we got Kevin here, we'll start it off. And we've been here for almost, an hour? We're hitting an hour and a half soon. Go ahead and start hitting X1s for the Kraken we're going to give away tonight. And if
my phone's going to die, fellas.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah. I'm going to dip, but it was good seeing you, Cody. It was good seeing you, Bandle.
Yeah, man.
Glenn, happy birthday. Happy belated birthday. If you see this. Bye.
Yeah, mucho love, man.
Yeah.
I'll yell at you later.
Thanks for letting me join.
Oh, shut the fuck up. You're the OG. Oh, well, I mean, what? You never done one of these? Like, no.
Bye, everybody in chat. Have a good night.
Have a good one, bro. So, yeah. And also, Cody, thank you for coming on, man. I appreciate it. You've helped me waste these people's time.
Hell yeah. It's my goal in life, just waste everybody's time.
Yeah. I know.
But I do best.
Yeah. T Gats, what's up, bro? Just joined the chat. Yeah, you joined as Malone's leaving. We also had Glenn on earlier, and then you missed a new segment, tinfoil hat time. And yeah, anyway, it's good to see you, bro. But yeah, you guys start throwing in those X1s, and then we'll see who gets the winner. We'll have Cody pick a number.
What's the story behind the X1s?
So what you do with the X1s is it makes it easier for us to do giveaways. So when someone X1s, I copy the chat into this list randomizer website, and then it randomizes it, and then I'll have you choose a number between the 1 and whatever, how long it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But I'll tell you when to tell me and all that shit, because I got to give you
Okay.
I like the X1s go for a while, so we get a good number in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's just a good old,
This is your first
like,
YouTube live
random.
stream, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I've done a couple Twitch streams, but YouTube, yeah. I've never done a podcast. I've always wanted to do a podcast.
Podcasts are pretty cool. I know everyone's all about the Joe Rogan one. Don't get me wrong, I'm not hating on the guy. I think he's cool in some of the stuff. I'm not too big into podcasts, but I know it's a new thing a lot of people are doing. And then also, I'll shout them out. If you guys don't know, Vaping with the Omies and the Green Room. Vaping with the Omies is on Monday before our Monday show. And then Green Room is before us today. They're going to start a podcast soon. So if you guys don't already follow them, check them out. Frames, Janklin, Vapor. And then also, don't forget, you can use the code Amigos20, Amigos20 at localvape.com. And that'll save you 20% off your whole motherfucking order. And you can get some bitchin' Breeze Tones coils, which is also here on Monday that helps host the show. Well, that helps, but he's a part of the group. You guys know what I mean. And then I see in the chat that Josh keeps deleting Dale's X1s. I don't know why, man. Why are you deleting his X1s? And then your daddy says...
Yeah.
that you're pretty hot or you're pretty cute.
Thanks. Sorry, Dale.
Oh man. So oh yeah, also the local vape website, there's a buy one get one from a bunch of juices, buy one get one Anarchist, Vapor Treats, M Turk, I believe I'm Turk, and there's also Ruby Crew, Rocket Blast, Mox. There's a good section on there too. So if you whatever you use, either the code or the buy one get one, use that code, buy some shit, man.
Ooh, Mox and Rocket Blast?
Yeah, I know, dude.
Hell yeah.
Did you know I vaped Rocket Blast before, and then today I went back to it, and I was like, yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, you go between Rocket Blast and Pink Lemonade and Pink Lemonade and Pink Lemonade.
Yeah, it's my favorite. And Rocket Bass is basically a lemonade and blue raz with strawberry, and it's real good.
It's basically Anarchist blue and pink, kind of slapped together with a little less sugar, I'd say.
You're full of sugar. All right,
Thanks.
guys, throw in a couple more X1s. Let's get a couple more going, and then we'll randomize that shit. But yeah, so I know last year you went on a huge family reunion cruise. You got any big plans this year, man?
I mean, it's my dad's 50th birthday.
Nice.
So I think we're going to like Iowa or some shit. I don't know. do some hick shit, something like that. I don't know. But yeah.
Maybe you'll have a hot cousin out there, Meryl. You know, look on the bright side.
Oh hell yeah! I need to find one of those. Hot cousin.
Oh man, I told I don't know if I ever told you when we were working together, but I told a story about how a cousin hit on me once. I won't get into it again. It's too long of a story, but yeah.
Was it when you were living in Pahrump?
No, it was when I was living in North Carolina.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's probably more fitting, maybe, you know.
Oh man, it was super
Pahrump
creepy out there.
Pahrump is probably for more like meth stories and stuff.
Yeah, I'll do a quick story about people who are throwing a couple X1s. I lived in Pahrump for a couple years in between high school and adult. Oh, it was like in high school. And man, that place was a shithole. And this is a long time ago. It's over like 10, 15 years ago. I lived out there for like 2 years.
I mean, it's still a shithole.
No, I mean, yeah, but at least now they got 2 stoplights.
That's true. They do have a gas station now.
Yeah. Yeah. What's up, Voca? Voca just joined the chat. Voca, since you're here now, go ahead and throw in some X1s if you want to win a Kraken 1v1 version. Or 1.1. And then we'll do a giveaway here in a minute.
Oh no. Ugly, no. These are jokes. That's not.
Oh man. So I remember the first time I met Cody, he started working with us, and then it was his birthday soon after, and then
Oh god.
So for Cody's birthday, us a couple coworkers were like, "Hey, like, what are you doing?" He's like, "Well, blah blah." So we're like, "Yeah, let's go to this strip club, this hole in the wall strip club that we go to sometimes." We go there because it's super cheap and it's basically a bar with boobs. It's not all in crazy looking where the girls come up and try to stick their fingers in your mouth. Anyways, it was Cody's 21st birthday, so we got super fucking drunk, and then so we all got to the point of wanting to puke. It was like a Monday night. It was terrible. It was the worst thing that we've ever done. And so, anyways,
I think it was 2 years ago. 'Cause
Yeah.
My birthday was on a Monday.
yeah.
My 21st birthday. Yeah.
So we went to the strip
We went
club
out
and we
to
got
a
super
strip club
drunk.
on a Monday night.
And so, anyways, we had a ton
There's
of drinks.
3 other people in the club.
Yeah. This place is real low key. So, anyways, coworkers are buying, we're all buying rounds and shit, like shots and drinks and beers, and they have like $1 beer, and all this shit going on, and like $2 shots, super cheap. So, anyways, we're all trashed, and I'm ready to puke, right? And like I haven't seen Cody for a minute, so I go into the bathroom, and I see Cody standing in the stall. It was a stall that had a toilet and then a urinal and the sink. And so I was like, I'm ready to puke, and I walk in there, and Cody's all trashed. He's like, I need to puke too. And I was like, well, puke already, bro. I got your back. He's like, no, I can't get it out. So I'm drunk as hell. And I take my hand, and I put my fingers, and I stick them down his throat, and I basically impale him. And he's just like, ah!
I was like, get your fucking hands out of my mouth. Ugh.
And then we ended up taking turns puking in the toilet.
Yeah, in the toilet that someone fucking clogged. Someone took a shit in there and clogged it.
Josh in the chat says it's funny how a beard makes you look 35.
Oh, really? I look 35? Impossible.
All right, Voka, throw in a couple more X1s, bro, and then we'll get this giveaway going. Since you got here late, I need to get you some more in there. But yeah, so that's a fun story.
35. That's a little high. But yeah, that's definitely that's a top 5 story. Definitely gonna keep that one in mind.
Yeah, well, it'll be a story you tell your grandkids or whatever. Mowgli says you're gonna go cougar hunting because you look older. I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying you look 35, but if I were to walk in the Home Depot and I saw you there with your beard, I'd probably ask you how to do some woodwork.
That's fair. And I would just probably talk out of my ass and make some shit up. Yeah, you need the screws with the...
You need the screws.
Yeah.
And Voka, don't worry about being late, bro. I just want to give you a fair chance. But yeah, guys, thanks for hanging out on a Friday night, and all you Australia homies. I know that it is fucking, Saturday there? Saturday morning? You guys are in the future? But yeah.
Yeah, it's like... Isn't it like Saturday... Oh, never mind. I don't know how time works. Never mind. Don't ask me.
Time's not real. We'll talk about that on a tinfoil hat one of these days.
It's a construct.
It's a construct. Yes.
When I lived in South Korea, that shit sucked because, like, we were 15 or 16 hours ahead, so I was trying to play, like, Xbox with my friends.
Yeah. You maybe get an
They'd be
hour
like,
in.
Yeah, well, yeah, they would wake... I'd have to wake up, like, before school, like, hella early, and play with them while they were, like, out of school the day before.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was annoying.
Yeah, Great Wombatsky, what's up, bro? I didn't see you join in. He said it's nearly 4:30 p.m. out there. Yeah.
Okay.
ID Voka is over in Dubai, I believe. And it's Saturday morning there at 9 a.m. and he is hungover. Drink some water, eat some greasy food, bro. But all right, so I'm going to start copying the chat and we'll get this giveaway going.
Sweet.
Sweet. All right. But yeah, thank you.
Sucks, I gotta work tomorrow too.
Yeah, sucks to be you. I gotta do some side gig photos. It's not gonna be fun.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I'm doing senior photos.
What, some naked chicks? Oh, senior?
Yeah.
Wait, some naked senior chicks? Or...
No, they're not naked. No one will be naked. Naked seniors.
Hey, everyone's got their thing.
All right, Cody, so you need to choose let's see, a number between, Evoke is in Dubai. Yeah, and you need to choose a number between 1 and 456.
Ooh, that's a lot higher than I thought.
It's just a random list.
Okay. I will pick 269.
269. And it is Dale Power. Dale, you won. So, boom, congratulations. Yeah, woo. Sorry, Cody's not, he's real excited right now. He has to calm down.
Yeah, sorry.
He's also drinking banquet beer, so that shit slows you down.
I mean...
What?
Sure. Yes.
Oh, man. But yeah, so, Dale, you won the Kraken. I don't think I have you on social media, so I believe that we are in the same group with the Shitpost group with Shannon. Chris Vandal on Instagram if you have Instagram, or you can find me Christopher Vandal on Facebook. And then I need your shipping information, and then that will get shipped out Monday morning. Name, address, all that shit. And plus, I believe you're also in Australia, so I'm glad you won the small thing.
Makes sense.
But yeah, before we close out, I'm going to give you guys a preview of what we got coming up for giveaways. And then we'll close it out here. Won't waste any more of Cody's time, so you can go slay on some video games.
Oh, yeah? My ass is going to sleep.
Yeah, I'm going to go play video games. And so, here we go. I got this thing, and I had a paper list of what this was. So this right here is an Avenger V3, and I've got 2 of these. We'll give these away coming up shows. And it's supposed to be, it's 2 mod, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Or single thing, RTA, I think. There's a little build deck in there. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, guys. You guys might know a little bit better. So, yeah, we got 2 of these to give away. That'll be coming up soon. And then also, I've got, I can't remember what these are called. Assets mod. It's an Assets mod, hybrid, Genesis style. And it fits all battery sizes because this thing right here, it's a tube mech, and it's a telescoping mod. So you can fit any size battery in it. And it's also got some, etching and stuff on it. Obviously, this is not going to work. My camera fucking sucks. But yeah, anyways. So it's telescoping. You can put any size battery in it. And it's got this cool little button shit, whatever. Obviously, it's not going to focus. But yeah, so we got that. And we also got some other stuff. We'll get into that later. Anyways, Dale, add me on Facebook or Instagram. I'll get that sent out to you. Cody, you got any closing thoughts, man? Words of wisdom?
Thanks for having me, I guess.
Yeah, you're welcome, I guess. No.
Yeah, it was alright, I guess. It was cool.
But yeah, I appreciate you, man. Thanks for coming on. And stay in the video for a quick second after in the stream. Otherwise, you guys have a great weekend. And we will see you on the Monday show. And I'll be back with Breeze Tones and Legion Vapes. If you don't, follow them on Instagram at Breeze Tones at Legion Vapes. And we'll see you guys next week. Or not next week, in 2 days. Anyways, later, guys. Cool, this is not working.